Hi guys, welcome back to NautiStyles. We are in France at the Cannes Yachting Festival, and today we're checking out this brand new VALK Explorer 34 meters. That's 112 feet. And this yacht is packed with some unique features. So welcome aboard. If you're wondering why there's such a stunningly large passerelle on this yacht, it's because actually she was built to the spec of being fully wheelchair accessible.
Yeah, and that includes the passerelle.
And yes, it does mean it will have an elevator. I mean, you feel really grand coming up this passerelle. It is
And it's
gorgeous.
also very interesting that actually the passerelle is coming out of the center of the stern, where if the passerelle is all the way retracted, you actually have a center staircase going down to the swim platform.
You have a really nice proper staircase to get down. So we're in this cockpit, which is beautiful. What about the teak work?
Oh, it's gorgeous. Really like the teak.
All the rails around are all teak. Look at them. We were just talking like, I mean, it's extra maintenance, but also you're not wiping the rails the whole time.
Yeah, if it's stainless, you're constantly wiping.
Kind of a trade-off. I don't know. I'm curious what you guys think of it. Put it in the comments. Would you rather have this really nice teak handrail or a stainless steel?
All right, let's walk us through.
What do you think about this?
I like it a lot. It's very welcoming. One of the requests of the owner of the vessel was to have rounded shapes on the interior and the exterior. So looking at this lounge couch setup here, I really, really like it.
And this is a return client for VALK, so they've already worked together in the past and had a fantastic experience and came back and built this yacht and building one more. So they definitely knew what they wanted. They brought in an interior designer that could, satisfy what they wanted and did a fantastic job.
Another cool feature, not that we need it right now because it's fairly warm, but all overhead are heaters.
Yes.
So if it gets a little...
For babies like me.
Babies like you, when it gets a little nippy, like the Brits would say, you can just turn on the heat and sit outside comfortably.
Agreed. So anyway, inside of this table, we have an actual ice bucket where you can fill up with ice, put some bottles here, and it's
a proper bottle cooler.
Yeah, it's fully drainable. And then as we're coming forward, we have our crew quarters are right here. We're gonna check that out later. And we have our dining area. Okay, I'll say al fresco dining. I just feel so snooty saying al fresco dining.
You know what? Just call it what it is.
It's
outdoor dining.
Outdoor dining space.
Just because you call it al fresco, it doesn't make it any more fancy.
That's how I feel. So anyway, what about this? How cool is this feature?
I love that chandelier. Like, I would like to see how that looks at nighttime.
I know, right? Oh, it's probably super cool. Really nice table for 8.
The design of the table looks like it could be loose furniture.
Correct. But it's not.
But it's not.
So there's some storage on this side here.
Oh wow, there's drink fridges.
Drink fridge here. Oh.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
We're gonna stay a little longer.
And another fridge. Oh, I like this. They definitely went with kind of a minimalistic design in terms of everything is just hidden and put away.
Yeah.
Looks really nice. Yeah, some storage here as well. And this is going to be our crew cabin. All right, shall we go forward?
Let's go forward. Yeah, check out the foredeck.
Let's do it.
And the side decks. So we have a sideboarding door here.
What's this?
It's probably a bosun's locker.
You think it's bosun's locker? No. No, it's not.
Firefighting equipment and diesel fills.
Exactly. Yeah, it's got a pan underneath just so you don't have any spillage. Okay, that's very important. All right, let's keep going. These rails are stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look at this window. It feels very grand.
Yeah.
It's 112 feet, which is of course very large, but it feels really beefy, right? Like it just, look at all this lighting.
The indirect lights there, all the hidden lights.
Love it.
Also beautiful at nighttime, I'm pretty sure.
All right, let's keep going.
Yep.
So our pilot house is right here. Got our wing station.
So the vessel has a Portuguese bridge setup. Got the wing station on the starboard and port with everything you need, your shift and throttle controls, rudder controls, bow and stern thruster, your rudder indicator right there, as well as the MAN display.
And as Rico mentioned, our Portuguese bridge, very nice. We're gonna check out the pilot house later, but you do feel like pretty far forward. It's got a really great visibility. So a proper staircase going down. Look at the size of these crates. Yeah. Wow. Oh, there's a bell there.
There's a bell there.
And there's no one there to tell me I can't do it. Okay, sounds good. Hey, what about this tender? We gotta talk about this tender.
You mean the X tender?
The extender tender?
It's the name of it.
Yes.
So it's an extendable tender.
Extender.
The whole bow part of the tender flips up and folds over. And then we have a big hydraulic crane here, which is the same manufacturer as the Passerelle is. And of course you can lift the tender up with the crane. Once it's lifted up, you fold out the bow part of the tender, you lock it in place, and you launch it with one person in it.
The bow is pretty straightforward. Got all our anchor gears here.
Well, the bow is always straightforward.
It just makes me so happy.
Nice anchor setup.
Yeah.
Really big hydraulic winches.
This bow is not meant for guests. It's definitely a proper crew working bow here. And we have a very large bow locker.
Large bow locker, and then anchor chain access would be through the bow locker.
All right, I feel like we should go check out the interior because
do
there's just some amazing stuff to see there.
To see.
All right, let's do it.
Got another wing station here on the port, another side door to the pilot house.
This is going to be our entrance to the galley, so you can bring the provisions right in. And this is our door, secondary access to the engine room. And the bosun's locker is here as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all the cleaning supplies are here.
Yeah.
So that's not your main entrance. You have a good entrance from the crew quarters. All right, let's check out the interior.
Press the button. What the heck? How about the air conditioner?
I feel like people think we're spoiled because we're constantly complaining about the heat. So when they watch this in the winter, they just get like, come on, guys. But it has been really hot, you guys. So the interior design was inspired by kind of a residential feel. It should feel calm, just not annoying. Have, you know, at any point you hear it, you never want to leave.
She also said like no mirrors.
Yeah, so not kind of like a nightclub.
Not a nightclub look.
Yeah, on some,
and round
some
shapes, right?
Yeah, so everything is rounded. So the big thing to point out is that this whole design, this whole yacht was designed around wheelchair accessibility. So a full-size wheelchair will be accessible everywhere. And yes, it does have an elevator. Part of that is that it has all these integrated rails that you see everywhere that immediately you don't really think about it, but they were requested and they are everywhere. As I walk through, you guys are gonna notice them. So besides having a proper access for wheelchair everywhere, you also got these. So all this wood and panels, it just looks so relaxing. I really like it. It's very nice. So they went with neutrals everywhere, and you guys can see the full boat here.
I like the flooring. It's a really nice
the flooring is gorge. I really, really like the flooring.
And they laid it in like a herringbone.
I was told it's not a herringbone.
It's not a
It's
herringbone.
called something else. Herringbone is similar but different. I like how you like to show off, but
yeah,
I was wrong.
It
has a different name.
It didn't work out for me.
If you guys know what it's called, put it down in the comments because I forgot already. Anyway, it's a very simple salon because most of the entertaining is going to be happening outside. You have a lot of space there. All right, let's keep going forward, right?
Yeah.
And the one interesting thing is there's not much storage in this space. So they've resolved storage different and they have different areas for that. This yacht is fully crewed, full-time crew on board.
Speaking of storage.
Storage is here.
Can we look in there?
Yes, we were told we can open everything.
By the captain.
So that's not storage.
Lots of breakers.
That's not storage. Storage is
Easy
here.
accessible.
A little bit of storage here. here.
And more remotes.
And probably down here. Oh yeah, this is much larger. Oh well, it goes all the way in there. Check it out. Here is the infamous elevator. We do get to ride it.
Yep.
Just hang on with us, hang in. All right, coming into the formal dining. So this yacht is owned by a family of like 4 generations. So they like to get together, have dinners here. So what the interesting part is, which really stands out, is it does all look like loose furniture, but it's not. It's actually anchored and it's not moving, but it does have that feel.
Especially this furniture piece here.
Check this out.
That is a cool idea.
I proposed something like this to you. It's just nice that you can close it all off and have just a complete clean wall here.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
So everything is put away. So what do we have here? So do you think this does something too? Oh yeah.
Yeah, same doors.
Love it. So this whole thing could be completely closed off.
But the cool thing is when it's open, it doesn't look like there's an open door. It actually looks like it's an open furniture.
Yeah, absolutely. And also underway, it's just an extra layer of protection. If you do hit some, rough weather, at least whatever is here, obviously you wouldn't have these sitting out, but whatever is here is probably going to be okay because at least it has a wall in front of it. Okay, so we have wine fridges, 2 of them here, stemware storage.
Yeah.
And some more.
Stemware.
Oh, I love it. So they've got everything here, all the space they need.
Also very convenient for your dinner service, right? You have everything just right here.
Absolutely. All right, how about this artwork?
It's like 3D artwork. It looks really cool.
Beautiful.
I think it doesn't really come out in the camera. Let me show it from a side so you guys can see how thick it is actually.
All right, and these doors are French doors. I actually almost never see this on yachts. They're very sturdy and it's a kind of an easy way for crew to go in and out.
They're almost like saloon doors.
Yeah.
Just full length.
Yeah, exactly. Saloon doors, not French doors. You're right. Okay, so we're coming into our galley. We're gonna come this way, so we're going forward now on the port side.
And there's another pocket door here, so you can completely close it up.
Yeah, well, I was gonna show it on the way out.
Yeah, show it on the way out.
So over here we have all the storage here. I guess like part of our pantry and a little bit of storage. And then coming forward, giant fridge and freezer. Oh my God, oh, it's so cool.
Holy moly.
It's really big. Okay, and then as we keep coming forward, we have our Miele microwave, storage here, a whole bunch of upper storage as well, 6-burner cooktop.
These are induction fields, right?
Yeah.
These are 3 separate fields. They're technically 3 units.
Oh, that's a very interesting point, because if one goes out, 2 still are working. That's a very good point. I like that. So then we have a oven down here, a big size, huge oven. Wow, for sure. And then tons of upper storage. Let's open one up. Yeah.
Deep storage
pretty
too.
Deep. All the way around. We have a deep sink here. And this must be a dishwasher. Yes.
It is.
By the rule of elimination. Okay, very nice. What do you think of this floor?
It's nice.
It feels really nice on your feet. No? It has that kind of a marble, but like a velvety, non-skid.
And they're big panels. Yeah,
like
very cool.
Okay, and so we're gonna go aft now. This is another pocket door.
So that's where we can close off the galley.
To separate the galley. Hi.
Okay.
All right, and then this is a day head. Great size, perfect location.
What do you think of the sink?
I like it. I know you're gonna be very particular about the sinks on our boat.
I really like it.
You do like it?
Yeah, I like it a lot actually.
It is round on the inside, which is a big thing. I think it looks nice.
Yeah.
Right here we have our access door, which is perfect for provisioning to be able to bring stuff right into the galley.
Just right from the side deck,
And we're gonna go all the way around. This staircase is gonna take us up to the bridge deck, which has got our pilot house and a second master. Okay, let's go check out the staterooms.
Going fully around
down
one more time.
below. Yeah.
Get the formal dining room right in front of us, which we just saw, and we're going
down,
to port and down.
All the way down. So on this yacht, we've got 2 basically owner suites.
Yeah.
One down below and one on the bridge deck, which if you guys have been paying attention to our channel, you know we're doing on our future build. Of course, it's not nearly as massive of a yacht, but I'm really excited because you actually rarely see that done.
True.
So this was kind of a as we just walk through it a little bit to make sure how we film it, this was very inspirational because I was like, this is kind of how our boat's going to be on the smaller scale.
Well, one of the reasons in this specific vessel is why they went with 2 owner suites, not just to have the space or have another second owner suite for whoever you have as a guest. Another reason was if you're doing a transfer or like you're moving anchorages and you have really, really rough weather, so the owner has the option to choose the lower owner suite where the boat is moving less, it's more stable, instead of the upper one.
Yeah, makes sense. And also if you're sitting in anchor, just this beautiful weather, you might prefer to have that view, which you guys are going to see. And if you're underway and then maybe don't care, that you could use the lower one, although it has beautiful windows as well. You guys see all the grab rails? Oh, another panel.
Yep, for the lower deck.
All right, so let's go check this out. So we are now going to go port first. Start as one of the smaller cabins.
The kids' bunk room.
Yeah, the kids' cabin.
Oh man, look at the shower.
I know, the kids have a really nice shower.
It's like all the kids can shower at the same time.
Wow, look how beautiful the shower is.
Yeah, it is gorgeous.
I love how that drain is.
Me too.
Oh, there's just so many inspirations on this boat. I really like this interior.
I agree.
Yeah, we met the interior designer, Carla, and I asked her how she describes the style of this design, and she basically said, I don't know, Carla? So she's still trying to figure out what exactly to name it, but I think it's beautiful. All right, that rain head is overkill. I mean, the grandkids are going to use a lot of water. All right, so we have some storage down here, actually lots. Residential size toilet. And then I'll go on this side coming in. And we have a bunk bed right here with nice windows, with a good amount of light.
Good size windows, actually.
Oh, look at these enclosures. These are very different. I've never seen this before.
No, me neither.
Huh.
Okay.
All right. You know, you live, you learn. All right, so we have a hanging locker and a bit of storage here, really good size. We must have this light.
Lights.
Yeah, either
lights
the
in the
rods,
closets.
but actually, these are better than having it inside of the rod. It gives you a much better light. Look, they've got hooks everywhere. Nice. All right, let's keep going. We're gonna go forward also on our port, staying on the port. So we have a mirror image cabins on port and starboard. They're gonna be the same, but we'll show you both. This rounded shape is actually quite unusual.
See if I can show this a little better. Like you can see how it's rounded.
As you guys saw in the main salon, there were blinds there, the blinds that Rico and I really like, but in all of these staterooms, they've opted in for actually having curtains to make it feel more like residential style feel.
Is this a king size bed?
Yeah, it is actually. Look at the pillows.
Oh, if not, it's at least a 180.
That's the size of a bed we're gonna have in our cabin,
It's very generous.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
And the interior designer, Carla, told us that they wanted to have everything look like loose furniture, like you mentioned in the formal dining room. Even the nightstands look like they're loose furniture.
Yeah, look how cute. You'll be able to put this out,
I
put
like
your
this.
phone and stuff. I like this for charter. It's nice to have like organized space for your stuff. This is very cute.
Agreed.
I am totally borrowing that idea.
So we have a TV mounted across from the bed. A little storage compartment. I have one here too, look. With an outlet.
Yeah. Oh, hold on a minute. Different outlets.
Oh, really?
Yes, check it out.
I have USB outlets here.
No, I have a European outlet here, and then I have a US outlet in here.
But we're gonna go with the universal outlet, right?
Yeah, if we can get those, yeah, for sure. But this is another way of doing it. Clever, yeah. So it doesn't matter where you are, what kind of guests are coming on board, you'll be able to use plug stuff in.
Even here, like you see like this little curvature, and then this is round again. I really like that.
What do you think of these switches?
They're beautiful.
It's not your typical boat switches that you see. They look really nice. All right, so here is our head.
Oh, wow.
Look at that window.
This.
We're so far forward.
Wow, it goes so deep in there. This must be a cool view underway.
Oh,
looking out of the
definitely.
window.
You're gonna have some nice water splashing. It
Yeah.
probably looks really nice. But also kind of a cool usable space. You'll be able to put some toiletries and stuff here, and it's got a ledge. Very nice. And our forward bulkhead is just right behind the shower, so we're really far forward here. Yeah. Oh, look, this is really pretty too. It gives you an illusion that it's open, but it's not.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, so we got storage. Look, they've got all these cute things.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. All right, go in the shower. I'm going. This kind of shower, you don't have to ask me twice. So this pretty much almost looks like wood from far away.
Oh, it's tiles.
But it's tiles.
Oh, no way.
Yes way. Goes all the way around.
But does it get wet when you shower?
I don't think so. All the water is staying here. It's all okay to be wet. It's not, you know, it's not wood or anything. I don't think it gets that far, but you can put all your toiletries and everything here. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Giant rain.
Huge rain shower.
I don't even know. It's so big.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful shower.
Gonna have a great water maker on board. All right, let's keep going. So you guys see the grab rails everywhere.
And going to starboard.
And then this cabin is identical, but we'll just show it to you anyway. I don't believe we opened up the closet.
Oh, that's a large closet too.
I mean, it's exactly the same. Very nice. And you've got blinds if needed. And a bidet setting.
Same shower.
Yeah, it has this like very modern, but not
like
nightclub.
a modern.
Yeah.
No, like a modern classic hotel.
Yes. Yeah. Not classic.
Modern.
A modern hotel.
A modern grown-up hotel. No, how's it called?
I don't know. Adult?
Not serious.
For once, I have no idea what
Speechless.
you have to say.
Speechless.
All right, let's keep going. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's a fourth cabin, which is our owner's suite on this deck. The first owner's stateroom. So it basically starts, this is just so nice.
The coffee bar.
Yeah, so you guys, it's something I really wanted to have on our yacht. I don't know if we'll have space to squeeze that in on this deck.
We will have it on the main deck.
For sure. But yeah, I love this. I think it's so cool. Let us know in the comments what you think of it, because it's just so nice to be able to grab a coffee in the morning. They have, you know, everything you kind of need here. They've got a drink fridge. That's something
That's exactly what we wanted to do.
Definitely gonna try to squeeze in having a drink fridge on the guest deck. Really important for a charter. And really,
we will be able to fit it somewhere.
Yeah, we're gonna find the space. Our designer told us we will find the space. Love it. Okay, so then we're coming forward. Our elevator is right here, and then we have an actual office. Oh, what a nice editing space. Hey, what do you think of this chair?
Yeah, it's leather. It's beautiful.
It's really nice.
As well as the desk is leather too.
It feels really nice. Okay, and here we have an actual extra storage closet, which is locked. I tried to open it earlier, and they must have known I was coming. So there's some, you know, extra stuff stored here. Technically, owner's extra storage. And then we're coming aft into our primary stateroom. All right, where do we start?
Right
Start
here.
on this side? Okay.
Sure.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like the way that looks.
It looks like ropes.
Okay, so same thing. They kind of went for this furniture that sort of floats. And it's a really cute settee, which is even big enough for a child to sleep on. Like, it's not little, you know, it's very nice. But a little step up here, and everything looks like it's loose, but it's not. It's definitely built in here. I'm wondering if that space there is almost like a walk-in closet. It must be really big. Look, it goes all the way in here. It's probably
deep in there,
it's probably an extra closet space.
So then there are two closets, right?
Yes. Ah, I get it. So half is closed. Look, here we go. Open. These are very different. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, with a built-in safe.
Very nice. Yeah, for sure. That's a tissue box. How cute. All right, and I'm sure this is the same. Yes, exactly the same. So his and hers, or hers and hers.
So this is like a smaller version of our stateroom setup, actually.
Yes.
We're going to have this open sink area.
Yes, that's very true. That's very true.
Open vanity.
That is big.
Open vanity
That is
area.
big.
And we also have the same situation where we have to have a mirror in front of the window.
But hey, this is cool.
This works.
That does look cool. That's true. So you still get the daylight coming in, but you do get the mirror that you do need in the bathroom here.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
All right, right or left?
Right.
Camera right or my right?
My right.
Okay, so.
Shower is.
Wow.
Again, like zero threshold.
Yeah. Handrails everywhere. Definitely a two-person shower. Very beautiful. Beautifully done. I'm digging this. I think it looks really cool. It really looks like wood.
It does.
And then on this side, of course, you guys guessed it, we have our head.
Also with a bidet function.
Yeah. Floors are nice. What is this? This is wood?
No.
No? It's
No.
not a tile.
It is some sort of tile.
Okay, let's keep going.
Yes.
So
take the elevator?
Yes, let's take the elevator. How often do we get to say that?
I know.
Okay, let's see. sings to you. So this elevator is meant to fit at least one person and the full-size wheelchair. Look at the elevator.
We're riding an elevator inside a yacht.
Ooh. Ah, so cool. It is not a typical thing for this size of a yacht.
No.
It's funny, I love how these small elevators are so much slower than like the, you know, like the ones with like a height. So, oh, it sinks back. All right, let's check out the pilot house.
Yes.
The bridge. Wait, what's this?
Snooping in the cabinets.
Oh, it's another
breaker panel?
Here. Yeah.
Big breaker panel, actually.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Oh, wait, the captain's here. Hi.
Hey, hello there.
Hello.
So we just met earlier, just a little bit when we were checking the boat out. Tell us what you said. Brazilian and the German thing. You gotta say this again.
My family is German actually, and I was born in Brazil. So what I usually say is that I was made in Brazil with German technology.
That's a great line. I love it. I love it.
It took me a long time to come up with that line.
Oh, I'm so excited you're here. Could you show us around the bridge?
Yes.
So this like screams immediately super unique. Yes, I said super unique, not just unique. These, what's it called? Curved screens. I have never seen that before.
I have never seen it at the helm.
This was on request of the owners. This is something they absolutely wanted, and VALK made it happen. How do you like these?
Well, actually, they're awesome. The owner really enjoys the latest technology, so he tried to implement everything in his boats. This is the second vessel that he's built with VALK, and he's building a third one right now. So everything you see here is kind of like latest technology. So one of the key features here is actually the helm they removed, and everything is so easy. You know, it's at the touch of your hand. It's a hand distance. So you can steer the vessel from here. Of course, you do have the emergency steering just in case you need to steer your vessel from here. Something goes wrong with the normal steering. Okay, and then you have your engines, you have your bow thrusters, you have everything. And the cool thing about this screen is that you have all your system, navigation system, safety system, everything. You can actually surf online as well once you're sailing. I wouldn't recommend that, but you can. So let's say I want my radars right here. So there's a combination of displays that I can have here. So easy for us to actually navigate and see everything. From a safety perspective, it's pretty awesome.
So can you move stuff from screen to screen like you would do on like a regular computer with two screens? No way.
Oh,
look.
no, that's the boat show itself.
Yeah, that's the boat show. Oh, that's awesome.
Bring it to the side.
That is really cool.
In the palm of your hand.
So you can play video games?
Yeah, we can. Shouldn't, right? But, yes, we can. We have that option.
I mean, looking at this, like, I want to use a flight simulator or something.
Yes, it's amazing. Yeah. So wait, what else is here? Just like walk us through. Yeah.
Okay, this one is monitoring system, so I can see everything from here. Right now we're running on generators. We can see the power, everything, the amount of fuel we have on board, also all the water, gray water, and we can run the pumps from here. So for instance, the anchor wash pump from here, and boom. It's that simple.
It just looks like such a clean...
Very clean.
Yeah, it's very simple. I mean, you've got everything, but it's not overwhelming, like sometimes you see on super yachts. This is your steering wheel?
Yes.
So
you don't need more. You don't need more than this.
Yeah, he does the job.
And you said you have PTOs on both main engines, right?
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
And what is that over there? iPad?
Okay, right here we have the iPad, and everything is also on the iPad. So here's navigation, all the information we want.
So can you take this with you? Is this?
Yes, I can.
Oh,
and then
no
if I'm off watch, I want to see where we are, I just take it to my cabin. And then I can see from the chart plotter itself. It looks like Google Maps in a way.
Yeah. That's awesome. If your first officer is on watch, you can take it to your cabin or whatever you are, and you can have like 4 eyes are better than 2.
Yes, definitely. So
I
you can
love
see
it.
if the first officer is actually doing his job.
His job.
Yeah. Oh, her job, yeah, exactly.
I love it. So, yes. Very cool. Thanks.
Hey, my pleasure. Seems like the cameras right now are...
They're rebooting.
They're rebooting.
They might need a coffee.
Yeah, exactly. Can we peek into your cabin?
Definitely.
Is your cabin here?
Yes, that's the one.
Let's do it.
Right.
You just give us a
Let's
let's see. So obviously you have dual doors. You got doors on both sides.
So the only thing we didn't mention was just to walk through a little bit. We got the Simrad autopilot here, right?
That's right.
Searchlight controls, wiper controls are here, and then we have the VHF radios with the AIS, MAN display as well.
Pardon my ignorance, but what?
Compass?
That's the compass.
Well, what is that? I don't. So you can see it this way? Oh.
Actually, from here you can see it perfectly fine.
Interesting. So how does this better than compass just being normal way?
There's no real estate here.
I mean, it looks cooler.
Yeah,
so you could use it either way. It could be either way, but this is how they chose to do it. I mean, it looks awesome. I like it.
That compass, we use the magnetic field of the Earth.
Yeah.
And also you can have a gyro. So you can also have the north and south, but the true north and true south. There's a small difference between them depending on where you are. But just for the fact that we have the compass right there, you can navigate if everything goes wrong. You can navigate using coastal navigation, or if you have an assistant, you can actually do navigations with the stars and with the sun.
Nice, really nice.
Yeah.
Wait, look. This is
The leaning post?
This is for skinny captains.
Yeah, you can't.
No, like it does have a. I'm just saying. Can you fit here?
Of course.
Yeah. You're not even gonna try. I see.
No. Of course.
But I'm just saying. Like, look, I barely fit here. It's amazing.
Oh,
All right,
and just quickly, one question since we have you.
Yes.
So the boat has 2 stabilization systems, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, so we have 2 systems. We have 2 gyros. So they stabilize the vessel using centrifugal force. Okay, and the second one is just the normal ones, the normal fins downstairs.
Oh, the Humphrey.
I can turn them on right now. The stroke, because we do have clearance out there. We will feel a shake.
Oh wow.
And now we have all 4 bits of the entire system working for us, so that even if you're at anchor, if you're at here, with the waves of the vessel coming through, you feel like
it doesn't move.
It doesn't move.
It doesn't move.
Sometimes you compare with the boats next door; they are just shaking.
Yeah, they're moving a lot.
I just don't know how they handle it. They can handle, the owner is trying to have a coffee or something.
You're so spoiled. Spoiled, yeah.
It's like walking on Earth. It's just like it's solid.
Yeah, it's very solid.
And for anybody who is interested watching this, these are actually electric fins, right? The Humphrey.
Electric. That's correct.
So not hydraulic.
No.
It's a fairly, not new, but newer system compared to the hydraulic fins.
Yeah. The hydraulic ones, they do provide you with
stability.
Yes, stability and everything, but also the electric they are so quiet. They're so quiet. You don't have to be running a PTO on a genset on an engine. You just turn them on. Boom, they're so quiet. I think the best feature of any electric system you might have on board is actually being quiet.
How long have you been with the owner?
With them right now, it's going to complete almost 2 years.
Okay.
Yes. So we worked together in 2014, and then now during the season.
Nice. So this boat already went around the Med here, right?
Yes. We
you guys have been cruising.
Yes, we just came from Italy, Italian coast, the north area,
Oh, awesome.
We went to the islands, Corsica, Sardinia. We finished in Sardinia. They loved it.
Oh,
so
awesome.
yeah.
So cool.
And
we're going to head over to Italy after the show, so we're kind of excited for a week.
Beautiful.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to check out your cabin now.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I hope it's okay.
Okay, I'm just going to say
not gonna
that
judge you.
there are cup holders, you guys, here.
Well, you gotta have. Where are you gonna put your drink?
I love it. Okay, and then you also have a little bit of a work desk. It's really nice to have with storage you put stuff in. A proper desk space for your computer. All right, captain's cabin.
That's it.
So you've got.
Oh, it's a big bed.
Is that a king? Almost.
No, it's a queen.
It looks really big. It's got 3 pillows.
Nice view, sir.
Yeah, not a bed cabin.
This is amazing.
Very cool. Very cool. So he's
Very
got
cool.
a hanging locker here with some storage, and then he also has a head here. Wow, that's really nice. Yeah, it's cool, and a great size shower. Thanks, Captain, for letting us show it. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna keep going. We are now gonna go and show you guys the second owner suite on this deck. We'll see you later. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so we go all the way aft. This was our elevator we came out of. This is our staircase we could have used instead of that. And then we're coming into this second owner suite on deck. It is so nice.
And you know why it's called Honor Suite, right?
Why?
Because it's pretty sweet.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Dad jokes.
that goes into like a dad
Oh,
joke.
bad. Okay, so this is pretty crazy because I don't know if you guys immediately spotted it, but that's a shower.
Yes.
You can't even quite tell. When immediately walked in, I didn't even know what was happening. It is so nice here. So totally wheelchair accessible here as well. So we have huge closets here, hanging lockers. You know what's interesting is I'm just thinking about it. With having 2 masters here, you also can have a lot of extra wardrobe.
Yep.
A lot of space.
You could.
Yeah. So anyway, we have 2 of these, and you know, so hers and hers, and his stuff is downstairs. And then we have our sink with some storage.
Again, wheelchair accessible.
You're right. Very cool.
Instead of storage, we have the opening underneath, so you can just roll into the
How
wheelchair.
cute is this chair?
Really
I
cute,
really
yeah.
like it. Oh, it's really heavy.
It has to.
It doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, and then looks like you've got... No, it definitely opens. How did you do it?
Like a normal person.
What do you mean? Like, oh, there's a handle there. I have an issue opening things. That's probably why I like doing it.
Yeah.
There's like a giant handle.
I think for once we should reverse roles, and you film me and I open everything.
As long as you wear striped dress, I think you can do it.
Well, put it in the comments below. What do you guys think?
Oh, all right, coming in. So we have a beautiful, no limit person shower because it's completely open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 person shower. I mean, it's really big. A giant rain head again. What a view. So what's really amazing about this level is that you don't have any walk around here, so it's complete privacy.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously not right here at the boat show, maybe in the marina, but if you had anchor somewhere, no one's gonna see you. It's really cool. So it's completely open to our head right here. It also has grab rails, so everything is definitely wheelchair accessible. Closet. I mean, storage.
Storage.
All right, so let's go and check out the actual bed area. All right, so there's a pocket door right here. So you can actually close this up. Look at this view.
Wow.
Wow. This makes me really excited about our cabin.
Me too.
I mean, look at this view. The windows are awesome. Interesting to point out, these are actually electric. So even though they're curtain style, but they're electric.
Yep.
Pretty nice. You can just do it from your bed. King size bed?
King size bed.
Okay. So I have a settee here as well. This one is a little more, it doesn't have as much kind of level.
You don't have the raised plateaus.
The raised, thank you. That's what
platforms.
That's what I was trying to say. Yes, really nice. So also quite interesting is that this terrace, it's completely private. So guests don't have access to it. There is no staircase to it. Let's check it out.
So again, 0 threshold.
Yes, and complete privacy here. So you can just enjoy this deck all by yourself. And they're also going to have these curtains that go all the way around for privacy. So if you want to get a massage, you know, or just have a very
Yeah, it's
private
already
space.
integrated here.
Oh, it's in here.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it comes out of this area. There it is.
These. How cool is that?
Complete privacy.
I really like that. I think it's really neat. Yes. So beautiful, beautiful space here. Looks like it's kind of a blank canvas. You can do a
So
lot of different things here, whatever you
This
like.
will definitely be my breakfast spot.
Yeah, you'll never hang out with your friends.
No, no, they can be downstairs.
Is that the helicopter landing,
taking off there.
landing from Monaco?
How gorgeous is this?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind having breakfast out here as well. Let's go check out the crew quarters
Yep.
and the engine room.
Yes.
And the lazarette.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. All right, these are our crew quarters. If you're having dinner or whatever, if it's open, it actually looks like some kind of structural, you know,
Design
like,
piece.
Yeah, design piece. It's almost like a column.
Entering the crew area and access to the engine room and the lazarette.
All right, so let's check out the crew cabins. There are 2 of them. Oh, they've got like shifts. What's going on here?
Yeah, times on there.
So this looks like some kind of storage.
Oh, access. Oh, that's
That's nice.
What is an ice maker?
Huge ice maker.
Giant.
Oh, you can.
Wow.
Oh, wow. It's a big ice maker. Wow.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so all the storage, and we're just gonna check out this cabin. Gonna quickly pop in. Crew is very kind to let us, so just do it quickly. And I'm not gonna open anything, you guys. So we have double bunk bed. Look at the size of this crew cabin. It's got 2 hanging lockers right here, full size. Look at that.
Yeah.
Really nice. What? Yeah, you can do yoga here.
Nice port light.
It's great. Yeah, really nice light. And then it also just quickly pop in and has a really nice head with a separate shower.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes, I'm sure this crew is happy.
Yeah.
Great space.
All right, I'll follow you.
All right, sounds good. Let's go check out the crew mess. There's an extra refrigeration here. Washer and dryer, 2 of them. Redundancy, I love it. And all of this space here, you can use this as an ironing space. Very nice. Upper storage. Really cute crew mess with a full galley. So you've got induction cooktop, 2 burner. You've got a microwave. Looks like storage here. Fridge.
Yeah.
For crew. Dishwasher.
Dishwasher. It's like a full-blown second galley.
It's really cool, you guys. What a great space for crew.
Oh man, they're the French croissants.
I know, somebody already had a bunch.
Aye.
Wow, look at this portholes. I mean, this is a really nice crew
By the
mess.
way, look at these portholes. They're openable and they're massive.
Yeah, they're very big.
The feel down here is amazing. And you get another iPad there, which we already saw at the helm. You can pull up any data, surveillance cameras, whatever it is.
It's really well designed. You've got storage here. And then we have our engine room.
Yep.
Go there first.
Go check it out. Turn the wheel.
Oh, I did it in the first try. Check it out.
So we have a little bit of sound in there, of course, the generator's running.
Yes, but our Seakeepers are in the lazarette, right?
Ours?
They're not. Well,
Oh, these ones.
these ones. The Seakeepers are in the lazarette,
They
right?
are,
They're
yes,
not in here. All right,
yes.
you guys bear with us with the sound because generator is running.
Wow, look at this here. So again, the yacht management system can pull up anything you want to switch or see, or any fuel levels, water levels. You can see everything here. Start the generator, stop the generators. Let's walk to the center. Look at these mufflers. Wow. These are silencers, so I can only imagine that there's not much engine sound on this vessel.
Great headroom in engine room.
Incredible.
I love that everything is labeled. Look, like all the, you know, what needs to be done is labeled.
Is that the water maker?
I don't know, but it says Germany
No,
on
sewage
it.
treatment.
Oh, this black water treatment.
Yeah, like water tank
Love
treatment.
that.
All right, so we get 2 MAN main engines. They're both V12s. So let's walk over to the starboard side. Oh man, look at the shafts. Wow, massive. Got the fuel filters here for the main engines, as well as we have a large Kohler generator here on the starboard side. We have another one on port, which is running right now at the moment. Of course, these floorboards can be taken out if you had to have access. Look at this here. This is incredible. This whole toolbox setup here with the workbench, I love it. And then again, look at this silencer and the exhaust going overboard. Wow. Got a compressor here, extra AGM batteries are probably for the generator. Got the saltwater pumps right there, which are for the air condition. Cruising speed is 14 knots, and the max speed on this one, since it's a fast displacement, is 18 knots.
It's great engine room.
Yeah, great engine room. Oh wow, look at the hydraulic pack for the passerelle. Oh my god, look how big that is. Oh, this is great. Yeah, a full-blown other workbench here on the port. It's all piping, no hoses, big commercial valves. It's incredible. And this is the secondary entrance to the engine room or exit, which we saw from the main deck.
Okay, and our lazarette is right here, which is great access from the crew mess. Everything is right here.
The lazarette is split in 2. We have the Glendinning cable wheels right here for the shore power cables. A little bit of storage, which is actually really cool. And then we have this wall here in the center. We get 2 26 Seakeepers behind here, and then the passerelle goes in the center part behind once it's all the way retracted.
It's like this thick, you guys, the passerelle. You can see it right here.
Yeah.
It's really large. And then if we go on this side underneath.
So we're gonna go through to starboard, and we have another lazarette storage area right here. And behind that would be the cabin we saw.
Yeah, the crew cabin.
Yes.
Yuri, I have a question.
Yeah, all right.
Why is it called Explorer?
So first of all, because we have a very sturdy bow and also hull design. So we have a round bilge hull design. That means actually that this is one of the most sturdy and seaworthy hulls available on the market right now. Secondly, we have a transatlantic range of 3,000 nautical miles, 30,000 liters of diesel on board. We do transatlantic range at 11 knots, 3,000 nautical miles.
Is there enough wine on board for transatlantic?
Well, provisioning is something else that you have to consider.
I know that's part of the Explorer thing. You know,
exactly.
you gotta have
garbage storage that are also and sewage treatment. We all have those systems on board. That's why this is a typical Explorer.
Do you feel like there is a big jump in requests for Explorer type vessels that could do long range, like long distances?
Yeah, well, I have to admit that Explorer is also a trend now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that actually request an Explorer yacht and
that
think they will
way.
explore, but the feeling that they have that they can actually explore is sometimes enough for them.
I totally agree with you.
It's like having a Ferrari, right? Like the feeling that you could go on the racetrack is
drive it
awesome,
everywhere.
but it doesn't mean
but you only
you're
drive
going
60 miles an hour
60
because
miles.
of the limit.
I mean, can we talk about these glasses? Why did we not?
Wonderful. Yeah.
Wow,
Beautiful.
this is so cool. Well, thanks for having us on board.
With
we really
pleasure.
appreciate
Thanks for being on board, guys.
Yeah, awesome as always. You guys knock it out of the park.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Great vessel. We really loved it. Let us know in the comments what you guys thought about it. And if you're interested in our build journey, check out our second channel. Definitely check us out on the Patreon for extra content. Thank you for all the likes and comments. We really, really, really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. I mean it. So really thank you guys. And yeah, what else?
Yeah, and if you guys want us ever to check out the VALK shipyard, please put in the comments and force Yuri to invite us.
That's right.
And
enjoy the outtakes.
Nice.
Cheers. Bye.
Love it.
Some blue lights there. Just close it all. Every time I use these, I feel like I'm on an airplane.
So,
all right.
Good.
Hello.
All of your followers have said great content.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Really good.
Rico.
Yeah, what's up?
Camera.
Just leave
Very
it open.
heavy.
Leave it open, no?
Thank you. That was embarrassing. I gotta
What
start
did you do?
working out. I couldn't close it. Sorry, I get so close to you because I have the mic on, so I want to make sure you get the better sound. And you're really quiet spoken. So I'm riding around like next to you just so you have the microphone. All right, go ahead.